and welcome to the climax of this great championship. Ronnie O'Sullivan needing 2 frames out of 7. John Higgins needing 6 out of 7. And as soon as you've missed, you're wondering where the red's going to go. And that's about the worst for O'Sullivan. I'm sure he thought that when he wobbled that red in the jaws, he couldn't leave it.
But John's got a bit of a problem here. He's almost straight on the red, so he needs to play this with quite a bit of pace as well. And the pockets, well, it's amazing. Too much pace to go in one corner, but it was okay for the other. And he's on the blue here, and if he can pot the blue, he can drop on this red that's near the black. A little bit short of pace here.
6.
There's the fluke.
John Higgins, 6.
O'Sullivan now so far in front, he's going to find it very hard to forget if he loses it. And that in itself imposes a pressure.
Chance for Ronnie. You can go round the back of the black with the white. Always had a safety shot in mind there, as well as the pot. And if he's going to try and get back down the table off this red, he's going to have to be very precise. It'd be better coming off the side cushion and just landing on the red that's near the corner pocket. He'd leave very little. He's looking to see if he would leave the red into the right middle pocket. don't think Ronnie will be tempted this time. That's much too difficult to pot to the left corner. Try and get behind the green and brown here. Just a little bit on the thin side. John will probably take the red on. He's much nearer to it than Ronnie was. But he can make very few mistakes now.
One thing is certain, John Higgins will battle it out to the last.
If he can get the white over the right side of the black, somewhere near the white in the circle there, he'll be in ideal position. Well, he stunned it, but I think he's overdone that, and he's going to have to take the more difficult red
8.
up into the right corner. I thought he had the angle to go the other side, and then there was nothing to impede him. You've got to keep in at close range when the pressure's on. And he's left the red that he tried to pot.
One.
Slightly the wrong side of the blue. And a pink
Ronnie
that
O'Sullivan, 1.
he would normally pot was certainly difficult to miss under the tension of the occasion.
Yes, we've seen lots of big breaks and frame-winning breaks from both players, but you're going to see a few misses, I feel, now that we're getting towards the end.
1. Six. Seven. Fourteen. $15. $22. $23.
Can go into the reds this time because there's a good chance he'd finish on the one that's just to the left and back of the pack, but he could bring another 4 or 5 reds into play here.
$30. $31.
Always had the insurance of that red there, but he caught them just as he intended.
$36. 37. $44. 45.
'Well, Ronnie will be wearing that pink that he missed to leave this chance
52.
for John Higgins.
53.
John Higgins in this year's Embassy World Championship has made 11 century breaks. Ronnie O'Sullivan
59.
has made 9.
60.
This coming just at the right time for John Higgins.
$67.
O'Sullivan gearing himself up for the next frame,
68.
knowing that this one is lost.
$73. 74. 79. 80.
It's just taken them 5 minutes to compile this break.
Just failed to develop the yellow.
87. Foul. John Higgins 87.
John Higgins won't be bothered about missing the century. The break of 87 brings him up for the second time this evening to only 3 frames behind. But Ronnie O'Sullivan still leads by 16 frames to 13.
Ronnie, John. Ronnie. Okay. I give 30th frame. John Higgins to break.
We've seen that so many times when the pot is missed on the thick side, it always finishes over or close to the other corner pocket.
One.
He'll do well to get nicely onto a red here. He's got to make sure and pot the black, but cannon the other red. Never too sure what's going to happen. The cue ball.
Eight.
A plant can be made. The three balls are almost in line. This is a probable.
Got to get the white over near the other white. I don't think he can cannon the reds, but if he gets somewhere near there, he'd be on the red to the left of the pack.
16.
And the red just at the back of the pack and to the right is available to the left corner after this black. Well, there's not a lot Ronnie can do about this. John Higgins seems to have struck top form just at the right time.
25.
Very important shot coming up here.
Perfect.
33.
He's okay. That's not as he intended, but
40.
That red's on for the right middle, and if he's straight on it, he can screw back for the black. If he's not, he can run through for the pink. So he's okay here.
Just a gentle screw back.
This is incredible stuff from John Higgins here, under the utmost pressure. Won the previous frame
49.
with one visit, and he's on his way again here.
O'Sullivan's stomach must be knotting up a bit as his lead is eroded.
Did you see the right-hand side he had on that to avoid the green and brown? Just have a look at this last shot and potting the red. Just watch it when it hits the bottom
60.
cushion. Look at the angle it comes off at.
Higgins, 60.
What a time to miss a red like that. 60 in front, only needed a few more pots. He was hampered slightly.
The agony of it.
And we keep talking about the speed of the table. It was a thinnish contact, but look where the cue ball's finished up. And he hardly touched the red. He's going to have to just go in behind the brown here. This is a very, very thin contact. The reds are nicely open. Well, he's going for the pot, but it's quite a thinnish one. Played it well.
Five. Six.
We've seen Higgins' chance to reduce the gap to 2 frames. He failed on 60 unexpectedly. This is O'Sullivan's chance
12.
to go 4 up with 5 to play.
$13. $20.
Overran for his intended red, but if he can get rid of the most awkward one first, it may work out in his favour.
What a frame this would be for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
33.
Maria O'Sullivan, Ronnie's mother,
34.
and with her, Ronnie's sister. Sorry, not his sister. That's his girlfriend, Bianca.
41. 42.
What a big turning point this will be.
48. $53.
He doesn't need the black,
57.
just the blue and pink. What a frame of snooker.
$62.
O'Sullivan has taken these as calmly as if it was practice. Ronnie O'Sullivan replies to John Higgins' 60 with a winning clearance of 68. And didn't Maria and Bianca enjoy that? So they know that Ronnie O'Sullivan is within 1 frame of the world title. He leads by 17 frames to 13, and John Higgins knows what a great chance he missed in that frame.
Yes, Clive, I think John, when he went back to his seat after missing that red, he knew there wasn't one ball safe, and he knew that Ronnie O'Sullivan was going to go close to clearing. This is the shot here. Little bit of awkward bridging, but he still expected to knock that in, and had that red have dropped, he would have been back to just 2 behind.
Oh, sorry, didn't we?
And it's amazing, isn't it, Dennis? It's the easy shots that lose matches.
But make no mistake, John Higgins won't give up.
Okay, with the 31st frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
good length. Higgins not interested in the dicey clip to left middle. The only way back for Higgins is to win a couple of frames and try to put pressure on O'Sullivan, try to put doubt in his mind again.
Well, there's a chance, because that's a loose safety from Ronnie. It's hard to describe how Ronnie O'Sullivan would be feeling inside at the moment. Every player's ambition when they pick a snooker cue up is to eventually be world champion. Ronnie yet to win it, but he's close.
Six.
Chance to bring the black into play. If he can cannon the other red when potting this one, he'll be nicely on the black. Oh, a long way off. And I think that last frame
Higgins,
may have taken its toll on John Higgins.
Concentrating on the full bore cannon.
One.
He hit the pot too thin. No doubt about it, he was demoralised by the last frame.
Eight. Nine. $16. $17. $24.
Just depends on the angle on this red for the middle. He might have to screw into the reds. I don't know if he can avoid them and get to the black. Well, he was concentrating so much on the white there,
Ronnie
he took
O'Sullivan,
his eye off the
24.
pot. I think he played to just glance the reds there. When potting this, he wanted just to nudge the reds. He would have been nicely on pink or black. Well, that's another loose one from John Higgins. He's left a pot on. There's certainly one will go to the left corner pocket. He's almost straight on it. Now, the only thing is when he screws back, he might be hitting the black, so he might just play for the pink here.
O'Sullivan's professional career has taken him to 28 finals. He's won 20 of them.
You switch it off, please.
He doesn't normally
Okay. I'll do
have
the talking, thank you.
any inhibitions about
Set.
clinching winning positions. But this is like no other final.
8.
That's
15.
Dale Hill, Ronnie O'Sullivan's guide, philosopher, friend, And as much as he needs it, coach.
That's a terrific shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan there.
23.
Try and get himself onto the blue off this red. And then he's got an angle to get into the bunch. This is the one. If this works, he could do with hitting the pink full ball. He doesn't want to catch the red. If he could screw into the pink full ball, it would open things up. Well, he's got the reds. Oh, that's a nice little double kiss there.
What's on?
30.
Just caught the right hand red, but that double kiss worked out fine. Ronnie has made 9 century breaks in this Embassy World
37.
Championship, 2 behind John Higgins.
38.
And this is where he achieves his destiny. He was only 10 years old when he made his first century. He always looked a potential world champion.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 45.
That was effectively championship ball. It would have left John Higgins needing 2 snookers to stay in the match.
Please. One.
Well, we've had everything in this final.
8.
That was probably the easiest pot that Ronnie's missed in the 17 days. As I said, we've had everything. Surely John Higgins can't come back and win this for him. If anyone can, it's John Higgins. But what
16.
a tall order.
If Higgins does clear up to win this frame, though, I wonder what psychological effect it would have on O'Sullivan. He had the championship in his grasp.
24.
He's got a slight angle. Can he drop in behind the red? He certainly can. It's not perfect, this. He wanted the white a little bit further up the table. He can't just pot the blue and hold for the yellow. He's going to have to avoid the ball colours to get back behind that yellow ball. And he's played it well.
40. $43.
Well, the last two frames have just been incredible.
$52.
Pink and black still needed.
$58.
O'Sullivan needed a simple red across the table. And Higgins would have needed 2 snookers. But with exemplary coolness, John Higgins has accepted the lifeline he was thrown. He clears up with 65 to win the frame on the black, to stay in the championship. And it was the turn of Higgins' mother, Josephine, to look delighted. This changes it, Dennis.
Absolutely incredible. And the family in the players' room, they're feeling the tension more than the players out there. And I mean, John's father, who's travelled all over the world with him, doesn't he look absolutely delighted? He knows there's a long way to go, but I think he's got to be proud of John the way he come back in that frame. But Ronnie's still a very strong favourite here.
The important question now is what psychological effect that awful miss has on O'Sullivan. I think almost anybody who's ever played the game, even to league standard, would have potted that.
Thank you. 32nd frame, John Higgins to break.
It's going to be hard for O'Sullivan to get that ghastly error out of the back of his mind. He can't believe it. But he's got to hold himself together.
$8.
Well, what a time to get a very heavy
9.
contact. Although he's still on the black, but not as he would have been. The white stopped in its tracks there. Just watch this. Just jumped a little bit, and the white didn't follow the red through, but well, you don't want anything awkward at this stage. Well, I think this Crucible crowd have really got caught
16.
up in this match between these two terrific players.
$17.
They're enjoying every single ball that's potted here.
Higgins has a new conviction about his game. He's proved his nerve, not least to himself, by clearing up with 65 to win the last frame on the black to stay in the championship. All his troubles, this has been the fulfillment of an outstanding talent.